Gotta be you. It's chaos and we're getting it. We forgot Batman. Playing some NBA 2K on the PS3. 14th game of the season. Got the Hornets coming to town to play the Bulls, 8-5 versus 11-2. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram at 2KAHOS on Twitter and KAHOS718 on the gram.
Ain't no time for hesitation. The only least you don't know me. There's no relation. Queensbridge, empty, don't play. I don't got time for your petty thinking. My son, I'm bigger than those. 13 years in the projects. My mentality is what, kid? You talk a good one, but you don't want it. Sometimes do I deserve?
Let's get the share going.
Things I did. No time to dwell on that, cause my brain reacts. Front if you want, kid. I don't fake jazz, kid. You know I bring it to your life. Stay in a child's place, kid, you out of line. Criminal minds thirsty for recognition. Got my mind flipping, I'm bucking. Digging my ways out of hole for hustling. Get that loot, kid, you know my function. As long as I'm alive. And once I get on them, I put on all my people. React with lyrics like don't be go sleep because I'm free. Son ain't shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death, scared to look, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death, scared to look, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death, scared to look, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. The shook one. He ain't a crook, son. He's just a shook one.
Let's go flow from progressive with a direct chest hit that's gonna melt your necklace, cross you over the line of scrimmage, grab your henchman. Could you? Would you? Would you? Could you? Could you? Would you? Would you? Would you? Would you? Nas, Jungle.
I'm Ernie Johnson. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. And now time for the call by Kevin Harlan as we get ready for the opening tip in Chicago.
Hey, you. Or is it Drew? Let's go, baby.
2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Kendall Gill?
And I also think he might have played a little football, Steve, because he's excellent at intercepting passes. I mean, that seems to be his calling card defensively.
Just a single game at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Bulls. So important to get off on the right foot. New year, new season. These guys have done it.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they've started the season with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. They had a lot of people with doubt heading into the season. And I tell you what, they are out to prove those folks wrong.
And they're doing it, Greg. I know it's still early, but they've already shown they can compete with the best teams in the league.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. And he gets it to go. Gill's got his team on the board to start the game for the Hornets. Here's Levine. The game against Oklahoma City. Very impressive. No good from Jordan. Passes it to Rice. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing. Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Now it's in and down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
Guys, he said basically speed is going to be on full display today. He talked to his players before the game about getting out on the break at every opportunity possible and keeping the pressure on all game long. We'll see, guys.
All right, Doris. From deep, Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And the basket by Johnson.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Pippen kicks to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Levine's got 6 points.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Shots good by Rice.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And he gets it to go.
Scotty.
Pippen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to play.
Here's Gaddison. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
We got Jordan. We got Pippen.
On the wing, Johnson. High, arcing shot, and that one's good. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Wow, what a game for them so far. Very impressive. They haven't missed yet.
Here's Levine. It's Chicago with another bucket.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Into Johnson, working on Rodman. They double him with Vucevic. Gaddison. And the shot is good. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a count.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one,
And the
right?
foul, Scotty.
And you know, he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble, too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And one. How is the battery low?
Charlotte has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
A nice shot by Jordan. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Bogues. Pass to Johnson, working on Rodman. Just 5 on the clock. That's good. Ashburn's got 5 points so far.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Now, here's Bogues. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oubre dishes to Bogues. Tries it from the top of the key. And Charlotte again with the bucket. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to Cleveland.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Now, here's Vucevic. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Shots good.
What a performance, Kevin. It seems like every three he shoots is falling for him. He's in the zone.
Here's Wesley. Cannot hit. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. In Chicago, they're up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
On 2K Sports.
Next Monday night, November 20th.
At 2KAHOS on Twitter, KAHOS718 on the gram.
Live from American Airlines Center. Hoops action.
Wow. 2 prolific scorers. Max out.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
On the court for the Hornets. Bogues out there, Curry. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Horford. And it's Johnson in at the foresight. Curry passes to Bogues. Into Johnson. It's blocked. DeRozan against Bogues. Got that one up quick. 14 points for Michael Jordan.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't.
Tomorrow, yes, there already
keep this
was.
up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable
Has the
shooting
potential
here.
to be anything. You're right.
And here's Bogues. Ball's knocked loose. Leaps for it, and that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of
What's
bounds.
up, Mrs. K?
Retain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Chicago, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Charlotte Hornets. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And, you know, for the Bulls, of all the storylines of this young season, their success may be the most surprising. This was not a team that was expected to make this much of a splash.
Hey, I wish I could say I saw it coming, but the truth is there was no way to see it coming. Nothing about this team indicated they'd be where they are now.
Here's Hayward. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Screen by Longley. Kerr the pass to Longley.
He's in there
Terrific
strongly.
design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Bulls lead by 11.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far.
Hurry up, we got to do more settings.
In this
We got
first
to make
half.
sure that every setting
And
is
now the
maxed
first
out, so
time
we
out
have
called
the
here for the Hornets.
ability to
This is
win.
their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
Yeah, and as they renew acquaintances, if you're the underdog, you always want to
Get some
show,
pressure on them,
we
D.
got something new up our sleeve. It should be fun.
It's stolen by Kerr. Here's the lob to the hoop. And the jump right to Rosen.
He tipped it.
Phenomenal alley-oop
Yep, he
slam
touched
right
it.
there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
He dishes it to Johnson. Takes the 3. And that is good. He's got 6.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass.
Should have been a dunk.
Nice assist.
Poke loose. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains
It's out of
possession.
bounds
And
to
here's
Charlotte.
what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Back to Curry. It's stolen by DeRozan.
Let's go.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Ice is checked in, and it's Gill in for Curry. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Longley. Rodman comes in for Tony Kukoc. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Robin Lopez is subbed in for Steve Kerr. Number 10, guarded by Pippen. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Gill. 6 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land. 9 points in the game so far.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Jordan kicks to Levine. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hornets trail by 7. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Rodman. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
In his fade.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And that's now 19 points for Michael.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice
Lottie.
look at it after drawing.
Lottie, daddy, we like the
Would've been
body.
nice to get an and one there.
Tony
And
Kukoc,
one.
he's checked in
And
for
one.
Chicago.
2 coach.
No good on the second free throw. The Bulls leading by 8. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Yo, he held him. Here,
Out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. Number 1, the Bulls. In third, the Hornets.
Both teams really well served to be very aggressive attacking the rim because of how well they shoot the ball at the free throw line. A moment to check out Robin Lopez here. This season has been tremendous.
Exactly.
First in field goal percentage, second in scoring, and he's also got the second.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Backing down is Jordan. Rodman. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
And one other thing, you know, I like his vision when he's posting up. Being able to score down there is just part of being an effective post player. You got to punish him for doubling up on you, too.
Newman's checked in for Al Horford. Hornets trail by 7. The pass to Gill. Makes it off the glass. Gill's got 8 points.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here.
Looks like Jake Wascool.
And Jordan with the block. Right side, Jordan. Rodman dishes to Pippen. Here's Jordan. That one wide left. Hornets trail by 7. That's tipped. It's stolen by Rodman. Dishes it to Levine. It's stolen. Number 10. Newman with the bucket.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Open for 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists tonight.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
From downtown. And the Bulls, another 3.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Gill the pass to Rice. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yes, Tony.
Could give them the energy boost they've been looking for. Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And we finished one half of basketball. Bulls Bulls lead by 10. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's a good half.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Michael Jordan. Tony Kukoc is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Pippen in at the small forward position. Lock at 6, passes it to Gill. The 3, and another 3 for Charlotte. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Jordan, and it's Chicago scoring again.
You know what? That's a shot that great players can make.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Number 10, shot denied. Here's Levine, he's got 12. Jordan, second chance effort. The offensive rebound. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Good on the triple. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Well, these are the players you don't want to give any space to beyond the arc right now. The best long-range shooting guards in the past 10 games. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Always dunks.
When you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record. And something else he's able to do that very few players can is change his shot as he's in the air without it affecting his accuracy. I mean, that's a unique skill, and it really helps him make buckets against tight defense. It's still early on, Kevin, in this new basketball season for Chicago. Here's where they stand in the NBA ranking. First in assists, first in steals, and they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively. Playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Gaddison passes to Rice. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Bulls leading by 12. Knocks it loose. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 5. Levine dishes to Kukoc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Dives for it. Throws it up high.
Oh, they denied the lob.
retain possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Hornets. They host the Clippers after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And the dunk by Jordan.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been nice.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
And the jam by Levine.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
Gaddison, he's checked in for the Hornets. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. Here's Gaddison, guarded by Kukoc.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Rodney. Bushler comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Robin Lopez. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
Chicago making a switch here, and he sinks the second. The Bulls leading by 18. Harper kicks to Kerr. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity. And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fella.
And the foul, Ronnie. Get it in there, boy.
That he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
And folks, those are hops that you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such
And the
an
foul's gonna be
uncommon
heavy.
talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And that one falls for Harper. Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Number 10. Defended by Kerr. And he gets it to go. He's got 16.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Outside Harper. From the arc. That's good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Count that one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle spots for the Bulls.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down the transition.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Here's Chicago. Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Gill. Screened by Longley. Here's Jordan. Outside Pippen. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 8th assist in the game. Number 10. That one goes. Count it.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And that one's good.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Bulls opening up a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
NBA season is in full swing. The Boston Celtics go up against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat live next Wednesday night.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Gaddison. And it's Rice in at the three spot. Hits the three-point bomb. Rice has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hornets. Here's Longley. And it's Rice with the rebound.
I'm in the Navy. What's up, fucking Frank Thomas?
There's the pick.
Andrew Jackson.
They get a
How you
hand
doing,
on it.
fella?
And stolen by Jordan. Pippen, the pass to Jordan.
How about the quick hands on the steal?
I am a little stressed.
On the break.
Yeah, careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
I appreciate you, Frank Thomas.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Good foul.
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Number 10 hits it from three-point range. 28 points for him.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Rodman dishes to Jordan. Stripped away. Hornets trail by 20. Knocked away. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
A foul, see.
Johnson left side. Gaddison.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to
it?
be to create that opportunity.
And the free throw, no good. Chicago leading by 20. Feeds to Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
It's okay because I'm in the Navy.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Gaddison. There's the steal. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
The Hornets have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And that one's good. Gill.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Hornets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pippen kicks to Rodman. Back to Pippen. There's the dish to Jordan. He hangs. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 6 assists here tonight. Back to Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And the foul.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Longley, no good on the free throw. For Charlotte, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Johnson up top. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12, and that one's good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Here's Jordan. Longley passes to Levine. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Knocked loose. Left side, Jordan. The feed to Johnson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
He's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Chicago calls timeout. They're ahead by 18. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Robin Lopez. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 18. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Poked away. To the middle. Addison. And that one's good.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, you got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Number 10, defended by Kerr. Number 10, trains the three-pointer. He's got 31.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Jordan against Gill. Backing down is Jordan. And they double up Jordan. He feeds it to Vucevic. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Is that you? The record's in the chat box. I mean, in the description, bro. Everything is always in the description for you guys.
For them. That's the right word for it, Greg. Dominant. This one was as one-sided as we've seen in a while.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 41 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
I think it's 10 and 2.
Free throw good, Jordan. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And so Jordan nails both of them.
11 and 2, then that's it. Okay, if this is a win.
Charlotte has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final
good
quarter.
for
They're
now,
a perfect
a whole bunch
3
of
of
other
3.
teams are hot.
Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. Vucevic dishes to Jordan.
Nice.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
It's Pippen on the wing. He passes it to Kerr. Kukoc kicks to Jordan. Off target with his three. Bogues with it. Leads him in there. He's got space. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
Yo, what's up? This is Tajay of the Mighty Souls of Mischief crew. I'm chilling with my man Festo, my man A+, and my man Bo. You know he's dope. And right now, we're just maxing in the studio. We're hailing from East Oakland, California, and sometimes it gets a little...
Yeah, I appreciate you so much, bro. You're a good dude. And I love you. I love Ron. I love all you guys.
Yo, I can dig it. Here's a swig it. You know it's frigid. I got him chilling in the cooler. Break out the ruler. That's the fattest I ever seen. The weather's heating.
Jordan had like 10 dunks at least.
Vibration. So many females, so much inspiration. I get inspired by the
Alright, so we're on the road against the Suns and Lakers, two hard West teams. And we'll take a look at the standings right now.
No, you don't.
넌 가십 소문을 말해. 난 현실과 내 꿈을 말해. 난 내 야망과 비전을 말해. 전 여친처럼 내 과거에는 집착만 해. 난 박자를 타네. 내 갈 길을 가네. 넌 부정타네. 맨날 남 얘기만 해. 난 내 할 일을 하네. 너란 입으로도 말해.
Are ahead by a game. Pistons battling. Heat, Hornets, Rockets, Spurs, Nuggets, Jazz, Lakers, Warriors, Celtics, Knicks. So in the West, Lakers only got 2 losses, just like us. And guess what? We play the Lakers in 2 games.
No, you don't.